one would Jimika. Any 30 minutes, that fly and that flow. Until I make a choice say, and call fly and come over big. Uncle, you know, do second, you know, some of stories when you really need it. Or squab is much every week, every birthday. It's Mr. My 30th birthday anniversary, so fly and money is what I say. I am when you fit the mania papa no. Yeah, it's you know, squab is thank you so much. Modern age jewelry, so you know why Juma for the past almost 1 year. Thank you so much. You have never disappointed us. Every jewelry you gave us, no, and that's all your sponsorship, no, was so good. And we hope so we have made an impact because we hope some for free. People listen to us and people tell me, we want to order this, we want to order that. It's you know your das so yasine. Na Mama G is also the name be bar on board. Na a will be Mama G, I was saying. Send out my remedy bill. And I was a for that answer.
Me product nana.
I product no.
Oh.
Hey, just own a man shall bag you.
Yes, you know.
Wow.
Oh, Hema. At least you'd have told me.
Come. You know, I have shared the link. My share link in the par and
I have to.
So I think say Obiam so and share. I think that today Father's Day in the baby na I dem for him anyway. One bra back. Okay. Well, it's a ZEE Entertainment show. Yes, that. Oh wow, promoting a credit queen.
Okay. This is for women and bad product.
That's all. You want to run into Casa.
Me wa brochure to me. Tommy near man wa brochure. Okay. This is a product for Emma, right? It's natural. Honey. A tadre. Like a product bebre, my name said mobile when in the crana. Man, you take funny base and say when you take it, it makes you sweet, naturally sweet. It makes you like a maui base, may see one casa, you know. But just that I'm still working on the food and drug board until I mean flyer behind your day. And when you contact me, may DHL, baby, I will be. It's very nice. Yeah, yes, it prolongs you like oh boy 3 seconds. Funny face a bush your phone. Mr. Out now. So like it comes in various sizes. We have the bigger one, we have the medium. This is the smaller one. We have the medium. We have the big size. You know, like just give it a try. Just give it a try. You're gonna love it. I think that Nasa about me money be now or the abremo. Nobody about Jamai. Oh, oh yes, you know, it spicy up your relationship and your marriage. You know, you need to be an mobile like sad. Sometimes you know, just have to be adventurous. So didn't be brain more day. The system becomes too nice. You know, it treats you in my private side. No,
Thank you.
Mama drama.
Yeah, Pedia, would you do Father's Day? You miss me. I want to claim your mom.
This is the perfect combination for that.
Okay. I see. So but what's cooking for the
This is an oil. It's called Ayu oil. It's a fish.
Called what?
A fish bill. Ayu oil.
I see.
Yeah, a fish. A fish when it gets attached to something now, it is a bear man gets it attached to a bar on free. So when you get this oil, right, you just get cotton, never treat yourself like an hour before maybe meeting your husband or your boyfriend. I tell you, ochiti anan when events, nani papa official tita.
Just already about full assurance in Bakolebo Becca.
Yes.
Hey, yeah. So how did you know
it treats you? You know, I give it out for people to try. On me and mini boy. See. Me the man for
bosses, but now I just say I don't cook. Woody boy, won't try it. They never try.
We know. Like me the man for What's any audition was studio no him and any entertainment show what
Madam, because men to want drone because want me to want drone mommy I won't you see. Unless you
okay,
want to
you know something. You can use this one without not having sex. Maybe use it not for sex. It is a misoki or cotton moon. Na me set it for like 30 minutes or 45, roughly 1 hour. Na me, na me, yeah, you know, say, if you say, obebo onuma because of yeni ani ayedi no benya bia na sebe insuo kakra. Nti be draining insuo ni nyina you get this nice perfect, you know, wasebe enye dry, set dried and then saboba, but you know, all those bacterials and those fungi, so whatever they call them, no, you'll be treated and what him so all raw draws now shame or baby in a draws are camera will feel to me Johnny free near the chase camera and it's on brave fee.
Yeah, that's who do show the so I rock your promo. I promo the episode for the Z is the show is the Z is show. We are 1 year today. Send your father's wishes, send your anniversary wishes and everything. Yeah, share it here for you now. Would say one more show the address chance I could hear Damien, maybe I will be a chair. Happy Father's Day. My crabium. Just a nipa be brave. More na Rita Mensa. Yes, one catch a bra.
Yeah.
Obia will show you bia. My answer on just give us a thumbs up if you're on. And pick your first story because it's Father's Day. Mama pick someone munin at the end first because of Nenkomo chichim be on near between ye. Issues. I think that another room you will show so beside yes. As I'm on with you, Mike, you know, I'm coming to you first. I think that you've watched the interview and then you decide about parenting and her life, Kakra. I listened to the interview and I was so impressed by it. She was very emotional. She was being very emotional, but I think that she really made sense on the point of making about robbery and then what she went through as a child when your parental care in the day. What do you have to say about that? First of all, was it good for her to share it? Secondly, what impact do you think is going to make to the society?
Um, yeah, I think that sometimes you just need to voice whatever is in you out for people to actually know your story, and if there is anything that they can pick from it, then they will do so. So I think that she was very emotional, and
Yeah.
mostly you can refuse to answer a question. So she's saying that no, I don't think say na only choice and na or kind it was very deep. And see all and you're wrong. There's nothing wrong with whatever she said. And divorce is not a good thing. Okay? But it doesn't mean say what's our awareness na say ooh bebu now to say divorce in yenti. Now I don't know what happened. The parents almost separate, okay, but I'm not saying it's good. It depends on them, the two, how they came to that decision. Said they want to separate, and they did, and there's an impact. Regardless, there's an impact, good, bad, but mostly the end result here, and you're good.
Okay.
Obani Bema Ishiano Muwa is good for both of them to raise the child or the children, and almost separate here, and Yama becomes very difficult. Even for parents now, Kasano, when you come to this country, shared custody ni saa nneɛma nneɛma no. Ɛna could you mami ho 1 week, could you papa ho 2 weeks? Cause say weekend you can take care of the child. Weekend it's not a good idea. And see, oh, some more kind na or say na oko school, high school, na visitors cramp na wonye bi. When you say, oh, me mommy be visit me, me papa be visit me when you and you know you school no. Yeah, you visit you ho sa.
Where to be hosa?
Upe fie aduane cramp dia. Na for him. And yet nice. It's not a good experience. But sometimes too, so we separate here. Ọbaa no mostly ya na man ne fa nkwadaa no. Nti me sure say bia mini baby ọkọ is ọkọ ne maama so ọkọ ne papa ho. But anka nneɛma nkọkọ ne maame ho a I would say nka o maame betimi akọ visit no school. And also betting ya mo be cram we journey aquaman say oh
okay, so mommy for a bit money time oh.
Obi time. I to betting cram obi ayes idea no. Oh. Akọ no mo because on fan ebi no because be fan. Work on school call but all the same divorce is not a good thing but when I say want to meet now when I say oh and sa me see divorce our body ama ma be brace ahye almost na proper o show mu ring sister they can't even think straight they get depressed and all that so if you think you are in a situation like that you have to run away. But I'm not saying that divorce is good or bad. It's actually not good. But when you are suffering, then you have to like go away or just flee or something. So I said she went through a lot, and no child wished to go through whatever she went through. And she said, "Oh, but I won't encourage divorce or anything." Yeah.
So looking at her now, looking at Selma now, do you think say it has really made a very bad impact and that's a good impact? Because right now, me, I see her and I'm proud of her because she was able to make it in life.
Oh, okay. Me story, no. I think say with the negative thing now, ne kind say, those times no more musician onya toys, onya like things to play with, oko school near besarano. But when that thing happened, you know, there was nothing like toys for her. There was nothing like family beshemi was school near this. So you know.
Grace, let me chip in something. Yeah, parents no more whole. They are still together, but now yeah, toys. In the toys,
you get it. That is the raise up. You get it. Then the answer is to say a father doesn't have for a child, but or yet then or the baby fee. Into what the attitude I say every day you get to have something in your hands. Somebody have to give you something. It's a true stage you been as a gift name maybe a macrani or when say ade my baby. Say nye bibi na maya that means odona obi de wo mama ya ochema de no eni ho biem. Nti so you nipa want me kasa no harbor things in the heart. So the person start becoming bitter towards people because of when it's your responsibility. Why you not doing it now? And no one kasa biem. You get it. So raising up our kids, no. Me bad sometimes me tea man me family can come. Other times too, me money feeling rich because I want her to learn something that it can be there today, might not be there tomorrow. Oh, that is the raise up a here de tete eba. Ebu me was kapa wo me ho a. That day ni kwa no di benku ni meku. Menye indomie, menye anything like aduane obi feeling rich ema no because e me nko ana. You get it. Yes, me nko ana me hwe no. Nti sɛ mede tete na last minute no sɛ bi m'adwuma sɛe na menya bie ma ɔyɛ nipa a ɔkɔ abɔnten na obi kyerɛ ne dɔ a ɛna hɔ nam na mmarima no kyerɛ yɛ dɔ baako mmienu tɔ milo mmienu si yɛtɔ bɔsom ɛtɔ milk ɛyɛ spy bi si yɛ bɔsom a we think sɛ they are our let me say our source of happiness you get it nti sɛ mehu ne sɛ ɔmo tetee no wɔ saa tebea no mu nti eduru time a aware ne ne hɔ biem no na ɔbrɛ. So he has to cope with it. It's a honor no. And I want to share. Bema bia wo area no more tom 3 cities. Kosua ba akoto somawa. You think say oh you good. You think say he's replacing your dad. You think say he's doing what your daddy was supposed to do at onye.
Yeah.
It's a honor that they get advantage of us. They'll be sleeping with us, telling all sort of things. If nyame anfa yentimi anhwe ehun say I won't say nyame yentimi anhwe ehun so it will end up in like emprewenyin saying then na ye niema bebre say so I think say it has had both positive and negative impact. But I thank God say or no timi coming out successful.
Good. That's one thing I was just about to talk about because most of them can't stand it and then they do a lot of things.
They bring our life, no. Who say one thing I am a say. Me papa, my mom and my dad, they are like a post office. Nyankopon posting me through them to bring me to the world. They only have to direct me to correct me, but they don't have the right on my destiny. Nti sɛ mimi nyina me hu ne sɛ me papa ntimi ansi fie yɛatena rented apartment ma till baby a meduru now na sɛ mpo mete rented place I have to psych my mind that it's not sɛ me papa ne me maame ɔma ambɔ bra deebi. Maybe things didn't work out for them as obi enu hɔ a sɛ deɛ ɔbɛpɛ sɛ nka wɔnya nsuo like obɛgyae bottle water pure water nom na nkɔ bottle water obiara pɛ ne saa, but circumstances nti if it doesn't work for you me the rest of metena se ka say there maybe at the age of 40 years I'll have to get a plot and start building. And no interest say me who me mama and papa as lazy people. I want them to know say me who almost situation may understand the almost situation, but I want to build up my life so they will know say yebana wanka wow or building itself. So I really appreciate whether me ana unse na hima say unko situation be ma you don't understand people. You don't understand people seriously, unless I also pass it through that situation that you get to know. Say, oh, sanity. Me you know. Na me home me for na omo like oma wo omo ne kunu na. I thought so omo na ni suban till say me be join you omo. So I joined them. That I realized life no papa bɛka kyerɛ sɛ abrabɔ no problems ne nyinaa yɛ baako, but just that it varies and a few different directions you think the problems need also. Nti yɛnyɛ youth no me maame ne papa ɔmo gyae now a ebi a me mature bafo no obi ani hɔ ɛbɛha ɔmo cause dodoɔ naa wɔ nursing dodoɔ naa yɛ midwives, right? Obi ani hɔ ɛbɛha, but what of obi a ɔno no sɛbi afei na abusua ne fifi te abusua mother ne father ne nya breaki seekim omo enda no they don't understand life. Say I have to fight for myself. Nana hima now no abrabɔ no Matia say it's all about you. I really will tell you say if it's not about orgasm, if it's not about positive energy, if it is not about money, sister, and me business. And I'm getting to understand where she's coming from because Charlie, when you're orgasm, you know, it releases good positive energy into your system. It keeps you going, right? It keeps you going and like you work hard to get your money.
Yeah, bad orgasm down.
It's not orgasm, good orgasm, please. Good orgasm. You get you are good to go. Until we should understand the fact say you will be a family ni break it up. Where are they now? Ebi akodi de say bi galamsey ase ama ebi to amenem ebi ewu. The other joint
fathers are doing great job for them to be celebrated. When
it comes to my father, yes. When it comes to my father, yes. And nipa bi te say me papa no nana hima omo is like ye mema tena omo ye half. Not like 5, but 1 person and a half. And it is like my dad. Because me papa sometimes it may far fun say that I mean it's go. Sister, later. Nana so only that means only school. But within like maybe an hour by the close of the day, no, both were sending mobile money. Both were afraid obi sending uska. Like he wants to do that. No one who say ada only be obeka so okay I need a minister on but the mame ada ska no de koto de o da me de koto ade bi se o when ya ne na ebe how oh there be okay nyenye ne nyambo ochina. You get it. This is how fathers are supposed to behave to us. They should let us understand the fact that life is not how you see life different. You see life different till you come closer, then you understand life. So they should let us understand the fact that they are there. They are doing their possible best to help us. So we should understand them. Somebody like, I don't want to say, but I don't want to talk about it, but a bit is saying,
Thank you. Abusa for the until I emotional. It's a ZEE entertainment show, and I want to when you go saw what or confusing me for. Yeah, forget that story quick.